How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football review for round 3 of the NRL. We saw 2 games tonight. We saw the Dragons defeat Manly 38 points to 12, and we saw the Rabbitohs beat the Roosters 26 points to 16. The first thing I want to say really quickly is thank you to everyone that tuned into the live stream. I live streamed both games tonight, the Dragons Manly game and the Rabbitohs Roosters game. I live streamed both games back to back. So thank you to you guys that tuned in for the live stream. Now this is going to be a different review. It's not going to be one where I go through the game and just go play by play. It's more of, you know, what I thought about the game, because I didn't have time to write down all the notes because obviously I was live streaming the game for you guys. But the Dragons, they were so good against Manly tonight. I thought they played very well. They got off to a good start. You know, Lomax scored the first try with a nice kick there from Corey Norman. And then Dufty scored a nice try after that where Corey Norman passed it to Tarek Sims. It was a bullet pass. Sims went straight through. Inside ball to Dufty. He scores. And then Cody Ramsey went over in the corner. It was 18-0. And then Manly got one before half-time. A ricochet try it was. Garrick scored for Manly. Half-time, I think it was 18 points to 6. Favour of the Dragons. The Dragons looked very comfortable, up 18-6. I thought they should have been up by about 22-0, maybe 24-0. I thought Manly did well in that late second half, from the 30th minute to the 40th minute. I thought Manly did well. They dug in deep, and they were like, right, if we're not careful here, we could get beat here by 40. But they dug deep, Manly, in that part of the game, and then in the second half, the Dragons, they just went, look, they went nuts. It was the same as the first half. They just went try after try. In the 66th minute, Dufty scored a second try. And then after that, it was Lomax again. And then Cherry Evans scored a little try late in the game, which didn't really matter. But Cherry Evans got a... It was a cheap try, but you take him when you can. He got a late try. And then Braden Williami, with about 3 minutes to go, scored for the Dragons. I thought the Dragons were good tonight. I thought... With the football, they were very patient. They didn't panic with the ball. I thought Corey Norman and Ben Hunt combined very well tonight. I thought they both played very well. Matt Duffy and Zach Lomax were outstanding. Jack Bird had a very good game as well. Paul Vaughan, Tarek Sims, Blake Laurie. Their forward pack laid a very good platform. Tyrell Famunio was quite strong. Andrew McCullough from Dummy Up wasn't too bad as well. Off the bench, I thought Daniel Alvaro and Trent Merrin did a good job off the bench. Possa for Masalawi, he did a very good job as well. For Manly, I thought they were quite poor, the Seagulls. I thought their attack was very flat, very ordinary. I thought they were second-guessing themselves a little bit too much there. Moses Suli couldn't really get into the game. I felt sorry for him. Brad Parker, he had no idea what he was doing out there. Foreign and Cherry Evans, they weren't combining at all. Lachlan Kroger did nothing for me at fullback, at hooker. Dylan Walker at fullback was awful. You know, Manly, the 0-3 to start the year, it's a very poor start for the Seagulls. The Dragons, yes, you could say they probably should have won by more than 38-12. I know that might sound a bit ridiculous, but the amount of possession the Dragons had in the second half, and, you know, but the thing with the Dragons, you know, once they got out to a 24-6 lead, they were just calm, they were patient, they were going, righto, 24-6 up, Manly can't score points for their lives. As long as we defend and complete our sets, we'll do the job right. And I thought the Dragons, they were very good tonight. And I've got to say, Corey Norman in particular, I've been criticising him for a while. That's the Corey Norman that I want to see every week. That's the Corey Norman that needs to show up every week and be consistent. I thought he was very good tonight for the Dragons. But look, Manly, they got a lot of things to work on. Their defence was awful. Their attack needs to be fixed up. It's like Manly's DNA in attack. I don't know what's going on there at Manly, but without Tom Trbojevic, they are a 14-point worse team. I think if Tom Trbojevic is there, Manly are a 12, 14-point better side, but without him, they are just completely lost, and they have no direction whatsoever. But look, the Dragons, they were too good for Manly tonight, too much class. My top 3 players on ground for this game, very hard to pick because there were so many good players for the Dragons tonight, but I'm going to go number 3, I'm going to go with Zach Lomax. I thought he was great. Number 2, Corey Norman. And number 1, my man of the match tonight, I'm going to give it to Matt Dufty. Scored 2 tries, played quite well. Also, I thought Ben Hunt was quite good as well for the Dragons, but hopefully that little injury he got late in the game hopefully it's nothing major. But the Dragons, too good for the Seagulls tonight. And the next game, they'll be just saying the Rabbitohs beating the Roosters in the big rivalry game, 26 points to 16. Now look, let me start by saying the Roosters, they were very, very ordinary tonight. They lost Luke Keary to injury late in the game, Lachlan Lamb. They've got a few drummers, the Roosters. Hopefully their injury toll stays down. I know last year at the back end of the year, they lost all their big-name players, but hopefully they can keep some players on the field. Hopefully the injuries to Keary and Lamb aren't that bad. Hopefully they're okay. But the Rabbitohs, man, they started the game very well. Cody Walker scored the first try, and then not long after that, Dan Gagai scored, and then Josh Mansell before half-time. Rabbitohs 18-0 at half-time, and I'm sitting there going, I was in shock. I honestly thought this game was going to be close. I thought it was going to be a blockbuster game. But the Roosters, they were so far off the mark. The Rabbitohs did their homework all week. It was like they knew what the Roosters were going to do. I thought the Rabbitohs were outstanding tonight, and in particular their bench. I'll get to that very soon. The Roosters, they looked like their attack was so dysfunctional. They had no idea what they were doing. Keary, Lamb, Tedesco, the way they were set up, they were so deep on the attack. It was like they were back 20 metres. I don't know what the game was there. Maybe it was because they were trying to get less pressure from the Rabbitohs defence, but it was really ordinary from the Roosters. I thought they were really poor tonight, but 18-0 at half-time. I'm sitting there going, all right, the Roosters are going to come back and win this game. They're going to have to start well and complete their sets, and they did start the second half well. Tedesco scored a nice try there for the Roosters. It was a nothing try, but it was a good try from the Roosters. And then after that, Cody Walker scored the first try, second half. Actually, it was 24-0. Then Tedesco scored 24-6. Brett Morris scored late in the game, 24-10. Tedesco misses the conversion. It was a shocking kick. And then Josh Morris scored on the bell, which didn't really matter. But the Rabbitohs went 26-16. Look, the thing with the Rabbitohs is when it's dry conditions, it's always going to be hard to beat. The Roosters, they did not handle tonight. I thought they were a little bit scarred, maybe from last year when South beat them 68. Maybe the Roosters were a little bit scarred from that game, still they haven't got over it. Maybe there were some demons coming back in the Roosters' mind. I don't know, but they were really poor tonight, the Roosters. Everyone's freaking out. Oh, the Roosters beat two crap sides early on, and tonight they got exposed. Come on, it's round 3. Everyone's going to take it on the chin. You can't be the best every week. You're going to lose a game sooner rather than later, you know. The teams that are undefeated at the moment, they're going to lose a game soon as well. You can't win every week. The Roosters tonight, not making any excuses for them. They were poor. The Rabbitohs outplayed them. They outgunned them. They outclassed them. The Rabbitohs were the better team. They deserved the 2 points. Good on them. They got the win. 26 points to 16. I thought the Rabbitohs bench was outstanding. I thought Jai Arrow and Mark Nichols, they did a fantastic job for the Rabbitohs tonight. Well, Cody Walker and Latrell Mitchell were quite good. Gagai was good. Keon Kalamatangi had a good game. Totola was solid through the middle. Cameron Murray had a very good game as well. The Roosters, I thought they had some, I thought Tedesco was poor. Keary was poor. Brett Morris was okay when he had the ball as well. Tupanui and Angus Crichton and Hargraves had to go. Hargraves gave away a lot of stupid penalties, but the Rabbitohs, man, too good. My top 3 players on ground for the Rabbitohs-Roosters game, I'm going to go, number 3 is going to go to Mark Nichols. I thought he was outstanding. Number 2 is going to go to Cody Walker. And number 1, my man the match tonight for this game is going to go to Jai Arrow. I thought he was outstanding off the bench for the Rabbitohs. He had a great game, and I thought he was best on ground, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the Friday Night Football review, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go out and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Congratulations to the Dragons and the Rabbitohs for winning tonight. And you know what? The Manly Seagulls and the Roosters, good luck to next week. Hopefully you guys bounce back next week. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Saturday Football review. Until then, guys, stay safe. See you later.